Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Sergio Busquets, as it has been reported that Inter Miami are currently confident of signing the Barcelona veteran, despite rumors of an extension with Barca. We are going to be discussing much on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about another Barca captain, Sergio Roberto, as it has been reported that the right back is close to signing a 1+1 contract extension. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. According to Alfredo Martinez on Sport, Sergio Busquets could be moving closer to leaving Barcelona come the end of the season. The midfielder has been linked with a move to Inter Miami, who in turn are confident of signing the player as he nears the expiry of his contract with Barcelona. The MLS Giants have made the necessary reservations to sign the Barcelona star, who has been identified as the ideal man to become the face of the club. Inter Miami, partly owned by footballing icon David Beckham, have lured in many top-class individuals since its inception. The club were recently home to former Argentina striker Gonzalo Higuain and French international Blaise Matuidi. As per the report, Inter Miami have started preparing for the season ahead as part of their plans to reduce the salary budget for the squad. They are expected to sanction the exit of Mexican attacking midfielder Rodolfo Pizarro. The 28-year-old has been with Inter Miami for 2 years, now, and but they spent the entirety of 2022 on loan at Mexican outfit Monterrey. Rodolfo's exit from Inter Miami could pave the way for the club to sign Busquets ahead of the new edition of MLS. Beckham is confident the Barcelona veteran will join the club in June. He is even anticipating the arrival of Lionel Messi, even though the Argentine is reportedly closing in on a contract extension with Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona, though, are not expected to give up so easily as far as their bid to keep hold of Busquets is concerned. The coaching staff led by Xavi is determined to retain the midfielder services next season. And as we approach the second half of the campaign, it will be interesting to see whether the club succeed in convincing the veteran captain to prolong his stay at the Camp Nou. Busquets has been, talked about a lot, this season regarding his contract with Barcelona. And there have also been a lot of rumors about Busquets likely to extend his contract, not to the delight of many Barca fans, who have not been really happy about Busquets' performance lately. But Xavi and his coaching staff think otherwise, as they see Busquets as still an ideal member of the squad who can still help the team quite a lot. So Inter Miami, despite all those rumors, are still very optimistic to land Sergio Busquets, in their team. And Busquets have not even seen a word, even though many press conferences he has always been asked that question about his future. But the veteran is always quick to shut those interviews or those questions down. He never answers such questions, as he always say, look, let's see how the future will look like. I'm not going to say anything. So, to be honest, as a fan, I would really like Busquets to say goodbye to this club, that he's a legend, to be honest, one of the best DMs that the football world have ever seen. And when I think he has reached a level that he cannot still bring that much to the team like he used to do. And it's just a matter of accepting the fact. I think Busquets himself knows that. And from the way things are going, Busquets is already prepared that he wants to leave. He really wants to leave the club. He wishes to leave the club already. But from the look of things, behind the scenes, Xavi and his coaching staff still pushing for the player to extend his contract. So there's still a delay on what will be agreed upon. Inter Miami will still be pushing ahead for that, as they are confident that a deal can be reached with Barcelona for Busquets, but it won't be easier than, like what we say, because Xavi really wants to keep him. So I don't know, many fans have always been questioning the fact that why do Xavi always keep putting Busquets, or just want to keep him for a long time? Frank Kessie is there. Kessie hardly play games. Even though, yes, we do know that maybe Frankesi he does not have the style that Busquets have when it comes to playing the Barca style or whatever. But come on, we just have to give a try. Um, Amrabat, a DM from Fiorentina. The Moroccan was supposed to be a Barca player from the way things were looking, but unfortunately, it was too late. Fiorentina rejected many things that Barca said about the transfer, so it couldn't work. So let's see if actually Busquets will extend the contract or not. But as it stands right now, Inter Miami hopes or they think that Busquets will join them. Then on to the next story of discussion. Reports emerged earlier this week that Barcelona had offered a one-year contract offer to Sergio Roberto with an option to extend it by another year. Now, Jordi of Sport is claiming that Roberto, the second captain of the club, is close to accepting the 1+1 extension offer from the Catalan Giants and prolonging his stay at Spotify Camp Nou beyond the current season. The 30-year-old La Masia graduate was in a similar situation last year as well and went on to pen a one-year extension as manager Xavi Hernandez urged the club to keep hold of the versatile star. Once again, as per the report, Xavi is in favor of Roberto's renewal as he brings a sense of familiarity, versatility, and tactical flexibility to the table. The Spanish midfielder turned right back has always been keen on continuing at the club of his life and had publicly stated his desire to sign a new deal on more than one occasion in the recent past. And it seems like Roberto will be getting his wish imminently, with the board tabling a one-year offer with the additional option of extending it by another 12 months. Roberto's agent, Jose Maria Orobic, is said to be studying the proposal and an affirmative response is likely to arrive soon, given the player's intentions to continue. The report adds that apart from Xavi's insistence on returning Roberto, what convinced the club to go ahead with the offer is that it does not increase the wage bill and affect their financial fair play situation, as the 30-year-old will renew on his current terms. Should Sergio Busquets leave at the end of the season, Roberto would stand to become the first option despite not being a regular starter. The season campaigner has shown enough that he can be a reliable backup, be it in midfield or at right back. And all things point towards him remaining at the club for at least one more year. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please endeavor to subscribe so you always stay up to date with the latest on Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.